back to the third video in our little series. I just finished loading up a Hasselblad 500C, and this is how to load your Mamiya 645AF. I only have one back at the moment. The other two backs are on their way from eBay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and finish up this roll. We can all marvel in the wonderful sound of the god-awful respooling noise. I've never heard it, so let's see what it sounds like. I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of our camera woman right here, Lauren. There you go. Give me a smile. Good. One more shot. We're on 16 because this is a 120 roll. Ready, and oh, that's music to my ears. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace our dark slide, take our back off, and hopefully this is good to go. So there's two buttons on here. This button is for the release plate on the back half, which opens up and you can take out the insert. And this other set of buttons right here, you pull down and then push in, and that detaches it from the camera. So we're going to go ahead and press that one. Just like that. Our mirror flips up and we can see through our camera. So we know we did it right. Now, the back is off so long as it's not attached to the camera, but we're going to have to remember to reset our ISO, ASA if we did anything differently. So we're going to eject the film by putting this button down and pushing that one in. It's going to open up our back. Hey, look, it says 645. 645 always faces up. We pinch the two little bits right here and pull it out. And hey, look, we have some film. I've got some Trax 400. And it's spooled up, and we're just going to set that to the side. Now, before we get our film in, we're just going to go over what the insert looks like. It's a 120-220 insert, meaning it can take both 120 and 220 film. Pretty convenient. I'm shooting 120 right now, but if you ever wanted to make it 220, there's a little pressure plate here. Pull it up, spin it around, and now we're at 220 and it's ready to shoot. That just changes the pressure because the paper backing is a little different between 120 and 220. And it's just great because I don't have to buy different backs. I can just buy a couple different inserts, pop in your insert, and you're good to go. So I took the take-up spool off and I'm just repositioning it. If you can see here, it says film, and it has a little guide and shows you exactly where to put your film through. It's going to go around to here into our take-up end. So I'm going to place my take-up spool here. Good, it's spinning. It can only spin in one direction, and that's to load it. So we know that's good. Now let's take out our film. Get that going. Got some Fuji Pro 400H. Really solid stuff for weddings, and before that Portrait 400 came out last month, it was pretty much the tops. So, alright, we took our little tape off there, and once again, just like any other medium format camera, we want the black paper backing to be coming out along this edge. That's where the exposed area is going to be. So we're just going to pull that across, like so. Unlike the Hasselblad, there is no little lockdown pressure plate, but that's just because these digital ones are just really good at getting it. So we want to build up a little tension and just kind of start winding this film up. There you go, it's really taken. So we're going to keep rolling, rolling. Here's our start. There's no little red arrow. There's a little sensor in the back of the Mamiya 645. It just looks like a little LED, and I'm pretty sure that's all it is, a little LED in the cam, and it detects when you hit the number 1, so it's pretty cool. It's just ready to go once you put it in there. So we have our film insert. Oops, that's upside down. This is what it looks like right side up as it's going to go into your camera. We take the little insert, 645 facing up, place it in there. It's clicked on both sides. There we go. It's locked in. Turn it around, get our camera, hold the closest one in, attach it to the back of our camera. There we go. We hear that. That means we're attached. Turn our camera on. We'll set our film ASA. If you need to reset the ASA, you just press these two buttons, the up and down ones on the film back until ISO starts blinking. But we already know we're good on ISO. Hold it again until it stops blinking, and we're ready to go. Right now it's given us 2 dashes because it doesn't know where the film's at. It hasn't loaded any yet. So what we do, just like we're about to take a shot, is we're going to pull out the dark slide and just hold down the shutter. Oh, I love that noise, don't you? Anyway, so it's ready to go. Number 1, it says 1 right on there. Our exposure data from the last time we turned off the camera is ready to go. And we're ready to take some pictures. Thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for some more tips on medium format, large format, and anything else film photography.